Yeah. So one thing I noticed when we have these talks is that, um, especially Morton uses the term. Apparently, I want to do this, and
Yeah.
apparently, I felt like doing that, and it kind of seems like I want to go and talk with this girl or whatever.
Apparently, I'm fucking these chicks.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's having all these experiences. So I'm curious about what is that all about.
Well, to me, it's we okay. To me, I guess so. To me, it's like, um, especially when it comes to girls and my quote unquote success with girls,
Right.
it's weird because I there's two things happening at once, and it's me.
Oh, you were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, and it's me caring very much about the woman I'm talking to or the women I'm talking to, and I want them to have the best time. I want them I want, I want to like see their them glow up, kind of. And at the exact, and I really 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 want that, and I'm passionate about it, and that's my desire. But
Yeah.
at the same exact time, in this exact moment, I really don't give a fuck. And those two things happens at once, and it's weird to me because apparently that's so when I say that apparently things is happening, it's just me kind of observing. Well, it's kind of like I am at two places at once. It's just me with my human experience of life, and just the me that has the experiences, and then there's me who's kind of the source of life, observing myself having the experiences. And this goes in all areas of my life. When I feel really bad, I also at the same time look at myself or observing myself feeling bad. And that apparently has the effect that my feelings doesn't weigh that much, especially the bad ones. And when I am having a good time, I at the same time am observing my life situation and my feelings right now, which makes everything super funny. It's just like, look at us, we're standing here and this is happening, and who would have thought this 5 years ago, or 5 years from now we'd look back and look at this, and it just makes everything way cooler for some reason. That's just, I don't know, that's my answer, because for some reason after this breakthrough, it's kind of like a part of me is observing another part of me, and I'm just like walking through life having a blast, and then this other part of me just like looking at this kid me, like it's like running around, and look at him having the fun, and look at him being sad, and look at him having an adventure, and look at his coincidences, and look at his people he's meeting, and it's that's the only way I can explain
Cool, man.
it.
It seems to me that you actually what you're saying, like I'm a kid again, right? I am a kid
Oh yeah,
who now I'm in this situation. How awesome is that? And
oh
all
yeah,
the thinking that previously maybe come in the way of you and those experiences just aren't there anymore. And so there's no thought about creating this experience or manipulating it or doing anything about it. It simply happens because you're just acting out of your inner inspiration, basically,
yep.
moment to moment to moment to moment. And then
And
suddenly
it's
you find yourself in these crazy situations that you've been telling me about, like all these stories back and forth. And and you use the
that's
word
the
all the
thing.
time. Apparently that happened. That was and I'm like, what, dude? You just told me the most mind blowing story that would get any guy's jaws to drop, and say it's unreal. And you're like, well, it's just apparently it happened, and it's insane. It's sick, but it's like,
Yeah, and I'm equally as surprised.
yes, yes, and that's the thing, because you've been at parties, right, where guys look at you and like, what the fuck is going on here? And they come
Yeah,
over. They come over. You told me this the other day. Like they come over to you and they ask you, all right, dude, I see that some things is going on here. I know you do this and this, but I want to know the full picture of what you do to create this stuff.
yeah,
And you're sitting there on the couch,
yeah.
dude.
I'm as baffled as you
I'm
are.
as surprised as you are.
yeah, yeah. And just, like, I'm flirting with girls, and there's like girls coming over all the time. And at that particular moment when he was asking it, there was like four girls coming to me like right after each other and flirting with me because there was like this party we were at, and it was a coincidence that all of them were at that specific time, and I was literally as amazed as he was, and he was trying to figure out what I was doing, but I was just like, I have no idea. It's the same thing. I'm at the other day. I was like, me and Tess was in the car, and we were just lying down and talking, and then I found myself just doing this and looking at my fingers for like half an hour. That is like a baby who has just discovered his hands for the first time. I was just lying there, and I made some kind of pattern with my hands, and then I was playing with the things in the car, and then just for half an hour I was doing absolutely nothing, and then having a blast at the same time. That's me observing.
And this is what you get once you understand this. You get to experience lying in a car, watching your hand for half an hour. It's awesome. Go sign up now. The website is mortenhockey.com/JamieSmart. It's going to be the 21st and 22nd of June. The hand.
At least guys. I'm honest.
The hand.
Sounds like the most hit thing. You know, when you're in bed or you're somewhere, all of a sudden you throw a ball in the air and you catch it, and all of a sudden there's been like half an hour and you had a blast the entire time. That's it.
Yeah. I think it's so cool to hear. Like, it's so cool that even though you explain, well, it's just this new insight I had, and it's just this is how it is, and then it's still so natural for humans to try to still figure out what the application is to create these experiences in life. And the fact is that now I feel so much more connected to any girl or any person that comes into my life. I feel instantly so connected. But it's such a power when you're so connected and so loving and so compassionate, but at the same time there is no neediness, because there is no part of your brain that says, well, this experience is what's causing my happiness. That your source of happiness and good emotional well-being is not related to your experience, but it's still fucking fun.
Yes, like all neediness goes out the window. Like, it's crazy. Like, not even just with girls. We're talking about girls a bit, but like all neediness. And I didn't know how needy I was before this.
Oh,
how needy.
Dude,
yes.
we knew.
Everyone else knew but me.
The most hilarious thing just happened. The image froze right before you came to your punchline, and then you guys are cracking up, laughing, and I'm crying. I have no idea what was just being said. But I think it's a good. I think it's a good when Jamie has tears in his eyes. I think it's a great time to end this segment. If people want to know more about this, go to mortenhockey.com/JamieSmart or mortenhockey.com/profound to see Morten go crazy like this. I hope to see you all. We hope to see you all in Oslo. Take care. See you in the next session.
Bye.